Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another video. Finally, after being gone for so long, um, I was on a hiatus from doing YouTube for like 2 months, and then I was like, I will come back when the Dirty Loops concert happens, and it happened. Finally, I got to see them. I'm sure most of you saw all the videos that I put up. I basically recorded the whole concert because I was like, I want to remember this forever. The first time I ever saw them live, and it was such an amazing experience. So I just want to go over kind of what it was like, going to the concert, going through the VIP, because me and my cuñado Josh, you guys probably know him from the channel, we went and we got to have the VIP experience. So I want to tell you guys about the experience that I had, what we did before the show, after the show, stuff like that. So the day of the show, so we get there and, we're super hyped. We were waiting in line. And so we had VIP, so we showed up like hours before the actual show started. So we walk in, and then to our left is all the merch stuff. And then we didn't know this at the time, but I guess it was Jonah's wife, the singer's wife, that was handing out the VIP. And she gave us this. Okay, I got it. So she gave us this lanyard for the VIP, which is actually really cool. And she also gave us this hat. She gave us this hat as well, which is signed by them. So this was actually my cuñado Josue's, but he gave it to me because he saw that I had all the merch and stuff, and I told him to sign things. So he's like, yeah, just have the one they signed. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks, bro. So then afterwards, once they give you the merch, we walked in and we saw the stage. And first of all, just the stage, I was like, man, this is badass. Like, with the drum set, you saw the Henrik's bass is there, the keyboards, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is gonna be sick.
Do you want to stand?
Bro, we are here, my boy. Oh my God, they're back. Oh, this is so cool. And then I knew that Jeff Castanon from Shostelli Studios, he was going to be there because I had been watching his Dirty Loops reactions for a while, and he said that he was ready for a show in LA. So I'm like, oh, he's going to be there. I already know it. And I saw him standing in line before we got inside. But I didn't want to like go all the way up there, because I was at the very back and he was near the front. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just wait till we get inside. So when we were inside, I found him. I'm like, Jeff, what's up, man? And then like he's like, hey, what's up, Bimbo? So like, I met him. He was a really nice guy. Shout out to you, Jeff. And so then like shortly after, they come out for the sound check, and it's funny because I took a video of when they came out for sound check. And I recorded the soundcheck too, but since it's VIP, I decided not to post that. But soundcheck was amazing, just know that. But as soon as they came out for it, Henrik was talking, whatever, and then Jonah points directly at Jeff, which is so funny because since Jeff did an interview with Jonah like in 2021 or whatever, and he talks about it in his video, so you can watch it if you want. You should watch it, by the way. And yeah, so he recognized him, and I'm like, oh, I have to record this. So I was like, let's see if he actually recognizes him, because Jeff was right in the front row. So I just turned to him, and I'm like, yes, he did recognize him. I'm like, that's sick.
Yes, sir!
Yes, sir!
Hello, everybody.
Yeah. Henrik!
Yeah! Thanks for letting us out.
We're gonna start by playing two songs and kind of sound check a little bit, and then we will go to wherever the merch thing is and say hi to you, take pictures with all of you, and do whatever
It's Jeff!
anyone wants. Within reason.
Jonah!
Yeah, we're gonna hook up and start doing this. Thank you again, everybody. Like, it's a real pleasure to have you here, so thank you so much.
Yeah! So then the sound check was awesome. They played two songs. They played Follow the Light, and then they played World on Fire. Oh man, first thing I noticed was the drums, man. Freaking Aaron on drums was so good. I've seen their videos a lot of times, but like just to like see it live, it's like, oh man, like I wish I could play like that, that I wish I could do that, but I can't. Maybe one day. And obviously, since they were sound check, Jonah wasn't singing as much, but I was like, yeah, this is kind of cool. Even without the vocals, it still sounds really cool. And then obviously Henrik did his bass solos for both of those songs because he has two. They were just amazing. And just the sound check. So then like me and Josh were just like, dude, like that was just a sound check. Imagine like when we actually see them in like 2 hours, like that's gonna be sick. We were just mind blown off sound check alone. So something else you get for VIP is you get to meet them. So right after the sound check, they go to where the merch things are, and it's funny because I saw Jeff running to where the merch was. I'm like, oh, let's go, let's follow him, because I didn't know exactly where it was, if they were gonna be at the merch thing or not. So then I'm like, oh, okay, cool, let's just run to the merch thing. So then we get there, we're waiting in line, and yeah, so you know, people are meeting them, whatever. And then we get in, we're ready. We start buying the merch, and then we meet them, and oh my god, guys, meeting them was crazy. It was like I was nervous because I don't know why I was so nervous, but I was just like, I hope they're the same as I think they are, because even in the videos or if you listen to interviews or whatever, they seem like really nice, genuine people. So I was like, I really hope they're like this, and yeah. They were super nice. They were super genuine, down to earth. And, you know, we had a quick conversation with them, but the conversation we had was amazing. I would say, like, you know, when you meet someone, like, especially someone you look up to, it's like you just hope they're the same. So I'm glad they are the same. So my cuñado Josh got his hat signed, which I didn't even notice because I was getting the merch when he got this signed, and then afterwards he's like, oh, you know what, bro, you can have it. So he gave me the signed version. Shout out, Josh. So yeah, this is cool. And then so something else too is that like a couple of weeks before the concert, my cuñado Josh was like, hey, since you play drums, like I'm gonna get you one of those bags that you could put your sticks in. So he got me one of those, and then he's like, so they could sign it. So I'm like, oh, hell yeah. So then they actually signed it. I don't really know if you could see the signatures or not, but I'll show a picture where you could see them more if you can't. But yeah, this was honestly really cool. And last year I bought 2 of their records on like the physical release, like the CDs. Because I wanted them to sign it. Obviously, you could listen to other songs on Spotify, YouTube, but I'm like, I want to have the physical release so they could sign it. So it's funny because I told them like, oh, I bought your guys' albums. Like, so I bought the Phoenix Japanese version that includes more songs, and they signed this one. And I bought Lupified as well, the Japanese version. I wanted to buy the versions that have all the songs. So I was like, I'm just buy the Japanese versions. So I got this one too. But Henrik was like, oh, well, there's too much art on it, so you might not be able to see the signatures. But we can sign them both if you want. And I was just so nervous. I'm like, are they, like, they really said they could sign both? I'm like, nah, you know, it's fine. Just sign one. I don't know why. That's all I said. So I just told them to sign Phoenix because it was the easiest one for them to sign. But still really cool. Like, this is still sick. Like, I can't believe I actually got it signed. So that happened. And then, you know, we said bye to them, and then we left. So, yeah, we finished VIP. Like, we have an hour to kill. Let's go eat somewhere. We ate Chinese food, whatever. We were just, like, waiting for the show. And then we get in line for the actual show, and there we are, right in front. We were, no, sorry, not right in front. We were, like, a row behind, but it was a standing venue, obviously, but it was, like, we weren't at the very front of the stage. We were behind a couple people, so it was still a good view. If you saw my video, you know what I mean. First of all, before we talk about the show, the opener, Wake the Wild, was actually really, really good. Shout out to Wake the Wild. They were actually really good. obviously when you don't know the band that's opening or whatever, you don't really have an opinion yet. You're just like, well, I'm gonna go into it with an open mind and see if they're good. Man, they killed it. I'm not gonna lie, they actually killed it. So props to them. And yeah, I got to talk to them. We got to talk to them right after the show. They came out and we were like, dude, you guys killed it. It's like, yeah, we're gonna perform here again. I'm like, oh, cool. Like, you know, we want to go again. So Wake the Wild was actually really good. So then afterwards, when Dirty Loops comes out, we were so pumped. And yeah, you could check out all the videos that I put up of the concert. But some of my favorite parts that stood out, like I liked every single song they performed, but some of my, you know, like things that stood out to me is like, for example, the Lost in You dance off thing that they did, like the dance competition. I thought that was funny. I was like, man, I didn't know they were going to do it because I tried to not watch as many videos of them playing live. So that was a surprise to me. I'm like, oh, what the heck? They're doing a dance show? I'm like, hell yeah, this is cool. Just watching them perform, like every song was sick. And then when we got to Wake Me Up and then the transition to Circus, their cover of Circus, I was like, are you serious? I'm like, that's sick. And then they improvised. They did a lot of improvisation, which is cool. They improvised a lot. That was really cool. The fact they could improvise like that, it blew our minds. Like, you should have seen. I didn't show it in the video, obviously, because I was filming them. But like, it's funny. I kept looking over at Josh and at Jeff, and we were just all amazed how, like, you know, what they were doing. It was crazy for a lot of songs. Pretty much every single song. It was crazy. Seeing Runaway for the first time. Man, mind-blowing. So mind-blowing. Because as soon as that track came out, I instantly loved it. I'm like, dude, this freaking song is, like, it's amazing. So hearing it live was just crazy. Henrik pulling all this stuff off. You know, he's killing it on stage. And obviously, the grand finale, or I guess the last song before the encore was this one. And I just like how you could tell everyone was so excited for this song because, you know, obviously Jonah's keyboard solo and freaking Aaron's drum solo, they kill it live. And it's so cool to me how, like, when Aaron's drum solo is about to start, everyone gets so pumped up and like, oh my god, here we go. That's one of my favorite parts of the whole show. And obviously, one of the last standouts for me, the last run on Hit Me, where Jonah does the big, you know, his vocal run at the end. It's speechless, you know. I can't even say, I can't even describe it, you know. It's crazy how this guy, like, it's ridiculous what he can do with his voice, you know. He's insane. Amazing voice. So I actually recorded a clip of what we did after the show, or like our thoughts after the show. Let me just roll that clip here. Dude, what the heck did we just watch?
Dude.
Oh my god.
That was insane, bro.
That was insane, dude. The freaking opener was crazy. Oh, man. Dude, freaking Dirty Loops, bro.
Amazing, bro.
Better not be another 10 years, dude.
They cannot.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna have to go down to Sweden to hear them.
For real. We're gonna have to go all the way to Europe.
Yeah.
And yeah, mind-blowing show. Honestly, the whole set list was really good. Like, I think they did it really, like, not perfectly, but I think it does flow really well, you know? Like, I think the set list is really good. Obviously, their sense of humor is just freaking hilarious. Like, you know, they have a great sense of humor. And yeah, like those little breaks in between songs where Henrik talks for a bit or Jonah talks for a bit, just like amazing. You know, they interact with the audience and it's funny. So that's cool. So the merch I got was this shirt that I got. That's like a white version of it. I'll show you a picture because it's kind of awkward right here. But yeah, it has the tour dates in the back. And then I got a sweatshirt that also has the tour dates in the back that has the capybara in the front, which as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, I need to get that one. That one looks sick. So yeah, I'm going to be rocking that one for a while. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole experience. So to wrap it up, just wanted to say this show was amazing. And I would definitely pay to see Dirty Loops again. And I hope they return to the States before 10 years because... you know, like my brother-in-law Josh had been waiting. He was supposed to go to a show in 2014 and he wasn't able to make it. So like he was like, oh, they'll come next year, and then they didn't for another 10 years. So I hope I don't have to wait another 10 years as well. You know, I hope we could see them very soon because that show was amazing. Plus, I know they said they want to release a new album this year, so to hear all those songs too is gonna be crazy. And again, shout out to Jeff. You know, we actually got really lucky to I got really lucky to stand next to him throughout the whole show, and it was just so cool. Our reactions were crazy. You can kind of hear him in some of the videos, and in one of the videos, you can see him like jamming out to next to you. Freaking amazing guy, you know. Shout out Jeff, and go check out his video because he goes in depth about like, you know, the things that stood out to him as well. Kind of like this video. I actually got inspired by his video, so go check him out. Go check out all his reactions and his interview with Jonah. Go check that out. I'll link that in the description. You guys should check it out. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This is my review, or I guess my experience with the Dirty Loops concert. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.